Hello, beautiful people of the internet. It is me, Serendipity, and today we are here for a reading of What Does Spirit Need You to Hear Today? So, if you were drawn to this video, whether you are a returning subscriber, whether you are new, welcome. This is a message that Spirit needs you to hear right now. I prayed before I started this reading for some protection, as well as just for anyone who needed to hear this message. If you are a returning Lucky Charm, you probably know that I've taken a break and you've probably noticed that the setup has changed. If you've been a member of this channel for a while, you know I move every 30 business days. I don't know, but I am in a new location. I will be here for at least the next 7 months. Hopefully, I can stay longer. Hopefully, I do really, really like this space. Oh my God, guys, my balcony's gorgeous. I really need to do a little check-in with y'all, but I don't really want to do the check-in for this video. I really wanted to set the intention like it's about y'all. It's about y'all. It's about my lucky charms. It's about the collective. It's about my service, my duty here on the internet as a psychic tarot reader. So I don't want to talk too much about myself. That'll be next video for some more updates. But just a little, hey, what's good? How are y'all? And sorry about my voice. The one thing I will tell you about me is I am sick. I work with children. The children have gotten me very sick, and my period just came on. So yeah, and also if you're still listening to this little intro, my birthday's tomorrow. I know I said like, oh, I'm not gonna talk about myself. Goes, my birthday's tomorrow, but it is. I'm filming on the 6th, and my birthday is on the 7th. So if you are also a Sagittarius baby, happy birthday or happy belated birthday if your birthday is already passed. Alrighty, I'm gonna stop talking. I'm going to light the incense. I'm gonna light the candle and let you guys pick your piles. Okay. Okay, hello collective, pile number ones. If you guys had picked this rose quartz kitty cat, this is your reading for. Oh, this is your reading for a message from Spirit that you need to hear today. Something that is just Spirit just really wants to communicate and communicate through me here as I am Serendipity. So here is your serendipitous reading that you need to hear today. Also, just a reminder to please like this video, comment for sure. I really, really, really like comments. I realize it. I think that's one of my more motivators. I love donations. I love the money you guys send me. Love it. But I do like comments because I like to just hear the stories or just hear how it's resonating with you, how it's helped you if you feel comfortable. But if not, it's perfectly okay. Again, a like, a subscribe is also wonderful as well. And I'm sorry for my voice again. I am a little sick. All right, let's get started into your reading, Collective Pile Ones. All right, we're going to start with your oracles because we have quite a few oracles. Okay. So I have already translated these. So let's see. What do I want to start with? I'm like getting back into my groove of the tarot readings. I haven't done any tarot reading. I've done personal readings for a couple clients. Hey, shout out my people. Hey, girlies. But I haven't done a collective reading in a while. So I need to get back in the groove. Let's start with love. Okay, we're going to start with your love first. Okay, we're going to start with your love oracle messages. All right, so we have love yourself first and soulmate. So love yourself first says your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And the soulmate says, yes, this is your soulmate. So I am assuming that you are single. Or if you're not single, okay, so there's two messages. As soon as I tapped into your energy collective power ones, all right. So if you are in a relationship, this is confirming that the person that you are currently with is a soulmate. Yes, I'm hearing that 100%. If you're currently in a relationship, it's happy, it's healthy. You know, there could still be fights as there are in all relationships, but you know, overall, it's going good. Yes, this is your soulmate. This is your person. Don't stress yourself out thinking it's not. But with the love yourself first, your self-respect makes you more mentally attractive. And this is messages for both the single and the people in a relationship. You need to come back to yourself. I think there is a message here because I know this card as well is about you need to start to learn how to know yourself again. It feels like you are may have gotten lost within your relationship, or you may have lost just parts of yourself, or it's kind of feel like bending to someone else's will. You're really, I would say, listening or just not fusing with your partner, not becoming your partner, but like, let's say your partner says, like, oh, I don't like when you wear that color, for instance, or like that style. Like, oh, maybe you should wear this. I think this looks nicer on you. Kind of presenting it as a positive thing. But for some reason, it's not you. It's like, I wanted to wear this color. It feels like you need to kind of learn how to stand up for yourself, but in a calm way. There's a message there of like not losing yourself within a relationship. And if you are single, I think this is a message of to focus more on yourself in order to bring that soulmate in. It's like you need to it's like you are your first soulmate in a sense. I heard that message when I was shuffling as well. Like you are your first soulmate, especially if you're single. Again, if you're in a relationship, it's confirming that this person is a soulmate. Congratulations, girl. If it will turn into something more, that depends on a situation by situation basis. But if you're not in a relationship, this is kind of telling me like you are your first soulmate, and you need to learn how to have better boundaries with people and people you are dating, people who you have been in romantic partnerships with. There's a message there of like you need to really become more self-focused. It's like there's not an issue of I wouldn't say there's not an issue of loving yourself, but I think there is. Again, that's what the message of it. Even if you're in a relationship, especially if you're single, though, there's a message of like there's something lacking within your self love, and I know what that is because of this next card. It's not your feminine side. It's not the creative. It's not the way you look. It's not that. It is though. What it is the da 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 done your divine masculine, because the message we have here with heal the divine masculine. Sorry, I want you guys to kind of see the card clear. Yes. Okay. I think you guys can see it now. Yes. So healing the divine masculine. So I already read the card and I'm going to tell you guys some tidbits. So healing divine masculine, it says when healthy, has strength to feel safe through anything. It's inner protection. When it's not in balance, when it still needs some healing, there's difficulty standing up for your own truths, having to fight for others to see your point of view, and being more of like just the toxic masculinity. It's like, you shouldn't feel, just push through, be strong. It's like it's also can lead to kind of manipulation, like you manipulating other people or you being manipulative. And there's a place where you need to cultivate better boundaries and to serve from a place of power, not of servile. So those were the notes I had wrote down. And what I'm feeling with this, now that I've channeled your other messages, I feel like there is a need for you to balance and to heal the divine masculine. You could feel like even over masculine sometimes. I'm hearing that. You know how I was saying, like, you may just kind of listen to your partner if you are in a relationship. So this again, I'm coming kind of back and forth because it feels somewhat love, but it's like I'm hearing your love life, whatever it is, your love life has pointed out issues within yourself that has nothing to do with loving other people, but it's more about the love within yourself. So that's what I'm kind of getting there. It's like something about your relationship, your love life has highlighted certain certain places of healing. That's a better word. I'm sorry. I'm very blunt. Sagittarius, if you didn't hear, my birthday's tomorrow. So Sagittarius here. They've pointed out certain areas of healing that just need a little bit more work. And one of those is healing divine masculine. I'm thinking that like you could literally get over annoyed at like people not understanding you. You feel misunderstood in life, and that could be from a partner, from friends, from family. It's like you're feeling misunderstood. And I think the message you need to hear is that like it's because you don't have that inner strength. When your divine masculine is healed, you nothing can shake your inner knowing. It's like the divine feminine is there to kind of give you that creative outlet, connect with the divine, be more intuitive, but the divine masculine is there to what's it called, to stabilize. There you go. To stabilize it, to protect it. It's an inner strength. It's an inner knowing. It's an inner knowing that like I don't need to argue with you or prove my point because I know I'm right. You kind of think it's like I don't need to overextend my energy because I know what I'm saying is correct, or I know I am on the right path. Any kind of insult you throw at me will not affect me because I know who I am. And I think that part of you is what needs the healing right now. And I think that's the message. So the love yourself first is not saying that like in a sense like you don't love yourself, but it's saying you need better boundaries. It's like yes, divine feminine. We know you love yourself. You are very intuitive, you're very beautiful. Your divine feminine seems much more in balance, but your divine masculine of now you bringing that out into the dating world, or if you're in a relationship, how being in that partnership and not losing yourself, you know? So like that's the kind of thing that is needing healing right now. And I say that because of your other two cards, which is this says feelings and this says peace. Feelings and peace. So feelings, the message, I did translate it. If you know Spanish you can read it, but feeling says healing begins with feeling. Be kind to yourself and tender to your heart. Literally, healing begins with feeling. Be kind to yourself and tender to your heart. Literally, with love yourself first. It's also about being nice to yourself, because you know how I was kind of getting frustrated. It could be like that. You could feel yourself like popping off at people, kind of thing. Like you could feel yourself popping off at people, you know, avoiding feelings. That's a toxic divine masculine thing, to avoid feelings and having all of that energy built up, and then you start going off at people. And that's why it says healing begins with feeling. Be kind to yourself and tender to your heart. You need to allow yourself to feel certain negative emotions, or feel certain hurts, or you know, just to cry it out. I heard you don't be afraid to cry, because that is a toxic masculinity thing. Healthy divine masculine isn't afraid to cry because they know that crying isn't taking any of their self-worth away, you know. Crying doesn't take your self-worth away. It's a positive thing. It's a release. It's so you can become even more in balance with yourself. So that is the message there. All right. Okay, let's go to peace. Sorry, again, haven't channeled for the collective in a while, and it feels very different from channeling for one person. So let me get the next one. So the next one says peace. Just because some people are fueled by drama doesn't mean you have to attend the performance. Make your life a drama-free zone. All right, that is a very direct message, because again, what was the question that we came here with? Was what message does spirit need you to hear right now, or need you to hear today? And yeah, your life should be a drama-free zone, girl. Especially right now, because right now this is all about you. This whole spread so far is all about you. Yes, there is some connection to love to another person, but it's more about what this romantic partnership or love life in general has triggered your own healing. So it's kind of like, it's not really about anyone else, even if you are in a partnership. It's about what was triggered by that, and what's triggered is the need for some divine masculine healing, some not feeling being, again, that's another toxic, not toxic, that's another imbalance. I'm trying to be more politically correct. More That's another imbalanced version of a divine masculine. Someone who is fueled by drama, likes the chaos, likes to, you know, be macho, stand up for yourself. I'm the alpha in the room. You know what I mean? But the true alpha does not have to prove they're alpha. You know what I mean? Like the true alpha in the room is, it's like a silent wisdom. I heard that. It's like a silent wisdom. So like you need to be more in that energy versus rar energy. Versus a rar energy. I don't know. Yes. Okay. So let's go to your tarot. All right. We talked a lot about these oracles. It's been a little long of a reading, but like it's okay. I haven't been here in a while, so actually, should I put these somewhere? No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna put your main card here because I think this is the main card. I'm also going to put, you know what? Let's put it up. Let's put it up. Sorry, y'all. Again, we are getting what Cusco? Is that his name? Cosmo. No, Cusco. You know, from Emperor's New Groove. I was like, getting back into the groove. I'm trying to figure out like places to put it that's like aesthetically pleasing, but still you can see the cards. If you want to skip through this part, you can, but if you want to vibe out, let's vibe out together. All right, here we go. All right, let's do your tarot. All right, so today's healing. Oh my God, girly, your number one word is healing because the star is about healing. So we have the star, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, this is definitely a message meant for you. We have the star, the Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Wands. Okay, Three of Swords. Yep. The crying it out, girl. You need to cry. Oop, Eight of Swords. Okay. Yes, girlies. And the Emperor, I had such a feeling. I had the most intuitive feeling that the Emperor was going to come out because of that Divine Masculine card. I was like, there's 0% chance the Emperor's not coming out. And it did. Okay, good. Alrighty. So, okay. Let's get into it. All right. So, what was I going to say? Let's start with the star and the Three of Swords. Yeah, so a message you need to hear today is you need a break, girl. You need some healing. You need to cry. You need I'm hearing it's like cycles of life, You're not in a bad place. So don't think that I'm saying like, oh, you need healing, like something bad's going to happen or like, you've been holding up. No, it feels very honestly low stakes. I heard low stakes. Yes, here's like low stakes in the sense of like there's something within you where like you have not been honoring your boundaries. You have not been honoring yourself and your boundaries with other people. And again, this could be in work, this could be friends, this could be romantic, but there's something about like you have not been honoring yourself and there's a need to honor yourself. And especially with the second card with drama, you could have even been in a lot of drama lately with work, with people. You could have just been dealing with a lot of just chaotic situation. There's a need to retreat. There's a need to pull back yourself. And Three of Swords, heal from it. This doesn't really feel like a breakup or a heartbreak. It could be for some people, take what resonates. And if it was that is another sense of like, you could have again lost yourself within that last relationship. If there has been a breakup recently or a breakdown of relationship, and you could have lost yourself, found yourself I heard like just going outside of your body, like you got so angry. It's like trying to prove your point to somebody else. And that was something that talked about in the card. It's like, you don't need to prove yourself to other people. It's an inner strength. It's an inner knowing. If you only need to say it one time, you don't need to repeat yourself. What do I tell my students? I'm like, didn't I just say no? What did I just say? They ask me again, what did I just say? I'm not repeating myself. I already said it. I'm not saying it again. That's the kind of energy you should have. But I think the energy you could currently have right now is energy like, no, you are going to argue back, you are going to fight back, but say like, I got time today. You're in a I got time today energy. You do not need the time. You do not need to have the time. The universe, the Wheel of Fortune is saying, girl, you don't have the time. It's not worth your energy. It's not worth your time. And the Wheel of Fortune with the Eight of Swords is, what is that telling me? Because Eight of Swords is kind of about like a mental entrapment. Wheel of Fortune is like things turning for the good. This kind of, I heard, anxiety driven cycle. I heard this anxiety driven cycle of your life will not last. I'm telling you, it will not last. But the only way you're going to free yourself from these mental burdens, these mental entrapments, is by the star, the precedent card of the star, which is healing. The only way you're going to kind of get yourself out of this anxiety, feeling like something is off, feel like you're so agitated. I'm feeling like you're so agitated on this high. You just kind of want to get out of that energy. You need to really take some time to heal that divine masculine, and heal the strength within you. And that's, I don't know how, I think the book, it does give some, let me see if it gives like, because I usually actually, because the other piles actually wrote down like, oh, make sure you're going to read this section, but this one I didn't have a feeling to read this section, but there may be something in terms of like practical things for you to do in here. and I want to find it. Wait, let me pause. So it actually does not give like practical advice. It gives like a little kind of ritual you could do, but I'm not feeling you need to do all that. I'm not feeling, that's why it's like it's a kind of a low stakes energy. I'm not feeling you to do a whole ritual to kind of connect with it. But I am feeling you maybe need like a little meditation. I think you need some meditation, some what's it called, calming. Again, it's about connecting your divine feminine, which does feel quite strong, with your divine masculine, whether you're a man or a woman. I don't know, but like it just depends on, like, you need to connect those two things. And the Nine of Wands with the Emperor is saying, because this is like you've been just going because the Emperor does, like, he doesn't stop. The Nine of Wands is about like continuing on, trudging on, not stopping, not giving up before the finish line, which is an amazing thing, which you should be doing. But just because you're pushing yourself, you still need time to nurture yourself. Like the Emperor needs the Empress, the Emperor needs their counterpart. And I'm like, and again, that's not another person, that's within yourself. It's like your inner divine feminine, your inner divine masculine are like needing each other. And you have a very strong divine feminine, but sometimes you can get stuck with like pushing your feelings to the back with this Nine of Wands, like not feeling, possibly being aggressive, possibly being not having good boundaries, just fighting too much. That's the kind of part you need to work on. All right, we're gonna get some more cards. We have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, that's what I was saying about the divine feminine. Oh, I was supposed to pull indicators. I guess we're not doing that. We have the moon. I don't know if those count as titties, so I'm just going to cover them just in case they do. And we have the Ten of Wands, but I just say some burdens. Yeah. Okay. So we have the Queen of Cups, the moon, and the Ten of Wands. What is the message you need to hear today? I'm also hearing this is kind of a separate message. skirt, you know what I mean? Skirt, different message. I'm also getting that a message you need to hear today is that your intuition is quite high. What's it called? The moon. I think how you heal it, especially with the moon coming over this Eight of Swords and Wheel of Fortune, is some shadow work. There's something that you're lying to yourself about, whether it be about a relationship, whether it be about a past relationship, whether it just be about something within yourself. There's something right now that's kind of really hidden beneath your self-conscious. And with this Queen of Cups coming over the Star and Three of Swords, I think the answer is within you. And I know that's like the worst message to hear from a tarot reader, but like, because you're coming to me to basically help you with the answers. Girl, no, I can't do it. It's giving me the answers are with you. It's kind of like buried deep in the subconscious. And with this Ten of Wands, that is what's imbalancing your divine masculine. There's a burden. There's something that you're lying to yourself about. And I think that you really need to hear this today, because there's probably a chance, especially before the new year, especially if you saw this reading like when it came out, like before the new year, you could really release this burden, heal it, balance everything out before the new year. So I can't help you in terms of, it's something subconscious. You're not really super aware of it. It's just something buried deep within, and it is causing you some stress, some burden, something that has to do with your Emperor divine masculine energy. And the Wheel of Fortune is telling me it's just the right time. Hey, it's just the right time for you to hear this message. It's the right time for you to heal this. It's the right time for you to connect with your intuition, with yourself, with your divine feminine and divine masculine, to figure it out. Because again, your divine feminine is strong. Your intuition is strong. So to maybe even tapping into that to figure out exactly what this unconscious problem is. Let me see if we can figure out what it is. So you have Ten of Pentacles. So it could be something around security, something around money. We have Three of Pentacles as well. Okay, so yeah, so I was asking, like, let's see what this subconscious burden, I heard subconscious burden is subconscious burden could be around finances, like feeling that like you have to always work, feeling that you have to always work, feeling that things just never come super easy to you, feeling that like things are just always what's it called? What was I about to say? Feeling that like you're trying to reach that Ten of Pentacles, you're trying to reach the happy family, you're trying to be financially stable. It could just be like you're trying to find that security outwardly, but that's the message. Yes, that's the message. Security does not come from the material world. The reason you're feeling anxious, the reason you may be feeling a little off balance or be aggressive, it's not because maybe your external world is imbalanced. It's because your inner world is in balance. You don't feel that's what the whole divine masculine is about. You don't feel secure within yourself. So no matter how much security you have outwardly, with this 10 of Pentacles, you're never going to feel stable or secure because it's something within you. It's not, you're looking externally for something that's within. There you go. You're looking externally for a solution, but the problem is from within. So you also need to heal that from within. And the Three of Pentacles is telling me this could come what I say, I said, what's the problem? Yeah, it could be come from like a childhood or past because Three of Pentacles talks about like working with other people, like collaborations, growth, things of that nature. Yeah, like just feel like you're not in the right place, or you just need to grow a little bit more. That's fine. Yeah, I think so. That could be the problem. If it is, hey, I did it. If not, it's okay. And strength, inner strength. Oh my God, this is the same message. And we have the strength card, which talks about having inner strength as well. Okay, I'm gonna move this because the light is kind of like messing me up. Okay, let's put it here. Let's put this here, and we're gonna put this. Actually, no, this can stay. We'll put that there. Okay. But regardless, so that is I would say your last card in your main message of inner strength. So a message you need to hear today is you really need to get your confidence up. And again, I think your confidence is up, but again, it's about like, if you're confident, if your confidence was as strong as you felt it was, or as if you loved yourself as strong, you do not need to prove it to other people. I keep hearing that. You do not need to prove something to other people if you are truly love yourself. If you truly are confident in yourself, if you truly know who you are, you would not have to prove yourself to other people. You would not have to have the same arguments. You would not be putting up with BS. You don't need to push your emotions down to cater to other people. You don't need to push your emotions down to cater to other people. So I think this with this card, you could be a Leo. I know I said it was a Sag, but I'm like, hey, you could be the fellow fire signs, is to make sure that like you are secure within yourself and secure within your inner confidence. What's it called? Is there anything else that I want to say? I don't think so. Honestly, I think I am going to end the reading there. Okay. So, collective pile number ones, I really do hope that resonated. It was a longer reading. I think all of them are going to be a little bit longer. I do hope it resonated. Make sure to like the video, please like the video, comment if it resonates, and subscribe. I do have a Patreon, but I have not been posting on it, and I probably will not be posting on it for a little bit. So just focus on the YouTube. Oh, I'm going to be live. I didn't say at the beginning. I will be live on Thursday next week for probably about an hour. Yeah, I'm probably going to cap it at an hour. So yes, check me out next Thursday on live. All right. Y'all have a blessed and beautiful high vibrational day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. Okay, hello collective pile number twos. If you picked this tiger's eye kitty cat, this is your reading for what is a message that spirit needs you to hear today. So hello, welcome if you are a returning subscriber. Hello if you are new. Just a reminder to please like the video, comment. I love comments, and subscribe. Yes, I do really love the comments. I love to hear your guys' situations, that it resonates, all that good jazz. And just welcome to this video. Who pile twos? I don't know why when I tapped into your energy, I got so talkative. Maybe you are also very talkative. I think it's fine. All right. Collective pile twos, let's get started. What is a message that you need to hear from spirit? We're going to start with your love oracle. So, wait. Not that one too. But yes, that one too. But I want to go in order. So the first card we had pop out was divine timing is at work in your love life. And the next one we had was express your love. And the last one we had was wedding. Okay. So the message I was immediately getting from here, very, very positive collective pile twos. if you definitely give me a little bit older of a vibe, but if you're not older, you're definitely just in a point of like you do want marriage. You are looking for commitment in your love life. Or I'm just hearing commitment in life. I just heard you're looking for commitment in life. You're probably looking for, if you don't already have, you're probably looking for like a very stable job. You're looking for to buy a house or a permanent apartment. You're looking to stabilize your life. That's your mood. Would say like she and her mood, your mood is stable. Your mood is concrete. Your mood is long term. That's the kind of mood you're in. You're not in my type of mood of free spirit and moving everywhere, Sagittarian energy. You're in an energy of like Taurus. I want to stay at home. I want to find my wife or my husband. I want to start building a home. I want to have kids. You know what I mean? That's the kind of energy you're in. And the message that you need to hear from spirit is calm, girl, calm. It's coming. I heard it's coming, girl. It's coming. You need to just relax. I heard relax. So your message right now, pile twos, is to relax. First, this is a confirmation with worth waiting for. Divine timings that work in your love life. And I'm just hearing in life in general. It's coming. You need to hear that like your person, if you are not married yet, it's coming. If you're in a relationship and you're trying to get married, possibly a wedding is coming, an engagement is coming. Express your love. The go ahead and make the romantic gesture is telling you to, I guess, maybe loosen up a little bit. I heard with that message there, it's like you could be in a sense of like you're very guarded, because you're just like, you're in a no BS type of energy. So you may meet somebody and just not even want to give them a chance. Again, this is more for the singles. So you may just meet someone and be like, you kind of see slight red flags. Like maybe they're not super red flags, but you're just like, I don't know if there's so I'm just going to like ignore it. Or you know what I mean? Or like, I'm not even going to put myself in this situation. And the universe is telling you like, girl, you still need to have fun. You still need to put yourself out there. And I guess this even with job opportunities, like you may overlook, I heard. Yeah, you could just overlook certain job opportunities because you're afraid to put yourself out there and get rejected. Oh, wait, 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Okay. I think it's working again. Yes. Okay. Sorry, my camera like kind of messed up. What was I going to say? But yes. Yes, I think you just need to. What was I saying? Oh my God, sorry. I like the connection got lost. Collective Pal twos. What is the message for Collective Pal twos they need to hear today? So yes, afraid of rejection. Yes, you could be afraid of rejection. And this is telling you do not be afraid of rejection. This is with the express your love, don't be afraid of rejection. Put yourself out there in love, in job opportunities, if for that house, for that apartment, just do it. Express your love for life, I heard. Just start expressing your love. You need to start living life more. I really, really heard that. You need to start living life more. You need to start putting yourself out there more. You are meant to be heard. You're meant to be um your life needs to get on moving. And the worth waiting for is saying that like just because it hasn't happened yet doesn't mean that it will never happen. And there's a message there like please don't get too frustrated that maybe you're not married yet. It's telling me it's coming. You will get married in this lifetime. If you could click this pile, if you found this reading and you click this pile, you will get married eventually. But right now you're in a pause period in the sense of like just because it hasn't happened doesn't mean it won't happen. And I know that you want the house yet. Maybe the house isn't meant to happen yet, or maybe you want the kids. Wait for the kids. You don't need kids right away. I know you'd be like, oh, I'm getting older. The time. It will happen in divine timing. I promise you. This is a message of like, I promise you it will happen in divine timing. But the main thing you need to do is again, not being afraid of rejection, again, from love and from all situations, and to put yourself out there. It says, yeah, this situation involves marriage. This is telling me again that I think if you are in a relationship, and you're hoping that it will go to marriage, it will. Wait, be patient. And if you are single and you're hoping to get married, that will happen as well. Okay. So next, we're going to go to your Isis Oracle, which was, I believe, Pillar of Light. Yes, Pillar of Light, descendant of the Star of Isis. So, I have to read this one, but it says you no, wait, sorry, wait, that is the wait, give me a second. Sorry, that was the other cards. One moment. My bad, you guys. I wanted to turn to the page. So the pillar of light says the star of Isis will descend from above your star. Oh yeah. So wait. The pillar of Isis. It's about the divine wants to connect with you more strongly, and you are being guided to strengthen your energy field to allow more divine light that seeks to flow through your body safely into expression. And next, a message was that it was going to connect with you through your soul star chakra, which is the crown chakra, and pouring grace, light, and healing power until it eventually flows into the earth chakra, which would be your root chakra. So this is a message of definitely meditation for the crown chakra. But next the message says there are sorry, you guys, I am a little sick. I work with children. There are higher frequencies waiting to connect with you more consciously with your spiritual enlightenment, healing, and guidance, but you will need to prepare your energy field for the connection so the energy flow can flow without undue stress or strain on the body, which is important because this card right here says body. It says, it is recommended that you attempt this practice for no more than once per day for several minutes at a time, building up to however long it feels for you. You will also find that, like a better internet connection, as you continue with this practice, your ability to be more conscious communication with your spiritual guidance, to channel healing and other spiritual activities such as meditation will become stronger, clearer, easier, and more powerful. And stop. Okay. So your message here is, again, very positive compared to the other two, I would say, because I don't know pile 3 yet because I haven't done it yet, but I saw some of the cards. I was like, oh God, that's going to be the hard one. But for you pile 2s, your energy is very, very positive. The message you just kind of hear today is just connect. I think it's going to bring you so much more ease and so much more peace with your life. I think it's going to bring you so much more ease, so much more peace. Yeah, it literally says you are being called to allow more divine energy and light to emanate through your body, pure white light, the crown chakra meditation. That was my note. So a message you need to hear today is to do a crown chakra meditation. Do it today. I'm hearing if you made it to this part of the reading, because I know I've been yambling a lot. So if you're still here, do a crown chakra meditation today. It could be 10 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever kind of minutes. Do a crown chakra meditation. I think it's going to bring you so much more peace and, again, more connection to the divine. A message you need to hear today is just to connect with God, connect with your angels, connect with your people a little bit more. And it'll just bring you some more peace. And again, also just get the patience you need for these wonderful blessings that are coming towards you. And the reason I said the body message, because it was so connected, because you have the body card, and the body card just says your body deserves more love. So it's about, like, focusing on maybe a self-care bath, maybe a face mask. But what this card was talking about, in order to channel that type of energy, you need to prepare your body. It literally said preparing your body for this type of connection to God, this type of connection to the angels, blah, blah, blah. So it's about also just like preparing yourself, your energies. That means going to the gym. That means doing some type of yoga. If you're into Pilates, I don't know what you're into. Like, just preparing yourself and your body and your mind and your spirit for that type of connection. Because spiritual work is a lot, as you can see with my inconsistency. It takes a lot on your body. It does take a lot on your energy levels. So it's just a little message of, hey, prepare yourself as you are connecting more with the divine for your own inner peace and knowing, to prepare yourself by, again, your body deserves more love. Loving your body, appreciating your body, not talking bad to your body. I heard, don't talk bad. Do not be saying negative things about yourself. Always speak positively. I sometimes deal with acne, and, instead of, when I look in the mirror, instead of saying, oh, darn it, another zit, you know what I mean? I'd be like, my skin is getting clearer every day. Like, oh, that one went away. Great. That one was going to go away too. And that one's going to go away too. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that, being more positive affirmations about your body specifically, as well as, again, meditation. And the second card you had, the second self-care card, I didn't even tell you guys, this is the self-care deck. Oh my God. The second self-care card you had, it is in Spanish, but I translate it. So if you know Spanish, you can read it. But if not, I'm going to read it for you. It says, the quality of your life is determined by how you spend your time. Make your calendar reflect the life you want. So this is another message of, again, if you want a job, if you want, so this is like the message here, like if you want a relationship and you're not in a relationship, you need to be making time out to date. You need to be making time out for your hair, your nails, looking nice. Just practically, if you want a person, you need to put time and effort. Or let's say, like with me, like I want this YouTube channel to go off. Have I been posting? No. So if I truly want my life to reflect a life that I want, I need to put time into that. So I need to make my calendar, my time reflect what I want in life. Or again, if you want to a new job, again, same here, but like if you want a new job, you need to apply to jobs. Like you need to apply to these jobs. You need to take time out to apply. You need to put effort in. You know what I mean? So this is just a message here that you need to hear today, is that like it's very positive, because in your main messages here where like what you want is coming, just be a little bit more patient. You're fine. Put yourself out there with the express your love. This is just confirmation that if you want a wedding or higher commitment or a house and the kids and the dog and all that kind of stuff, it will come. Calm down. But you need to just focus right now on putting yourself out there, not being afraid of rejection, connecting more with the divine, prioritizing your time. Again, organizing your time. What do you truly want, and are you actually putting time into it? Putting time and effort into what you want, whether it be, again, you can't force a relationship, but what you can do is create more opportunities for the universe. What you can do is create more opportunities for the universe to let divine timing work. So one of the things I suck at doing is going outside. Like I suck at meeting people just face to face, because I'm always in the house, I'm always busy, I'm always working, or I'm at the gym. So for me to date, I have to be on the dating apps. Like for me to date, I have to be on the dating apps. And every once in a while, like I'll go outside, I'll do something, but like that's just like, it's just not me. I understand, like that's just not me. So know yourself. If you go out a lot, okay, then hey, you are creating stuff. If you like to, you go to different hobbies, you're out on the town, you go to restaurants, okay, maybe you don't have to be on the dating apps as much. Or maybe you do. I don't know. I don't really know. I'm just throwing out situations, but it's just saying, again, the message is said, the quality of your life is determined by how you spend your time. Make your calendar reflect the life you want. So what is the life you want, and to make your calendar reflect that, period. So great. All right, let's do your tarot. Let's do your tarot pile too. Sorry, your pile is a lot more positive than I was expecting. Not because of anything. It was just because, the other piles were, not to say they were, not to say the second pile wasn't positive. They're just let's say their message was a little bit more intense of what they needed to hear today. It feels like you came into this reading expecting something negative, but it's not. Literally, like I'm hearing that. Yeah, like you came into this reading kind of expecting something heavy, like, oh, I need to hear some crazy message, but and you really don't. I think that's the worth waiting for. It's like you're wanting stuff to change right now, but it's like, girl, divine timing is at work. You just need to chill out, relax, Okay, let's do your next card. Let's do your next cards. So we have the Three of Wands. Yes, wishing on a star, dreaming, new ventures. We have the King of Pentacles. Okay. We also have the Hierophant. Okay, cute. Eight of Cups. Ooh. We have the Emperor, and we have the World. Okay. So we have, what do we have? Okay. So we have the Three of Wands, King of Pentacles, Hierophant, Eight of Cups, Emperor, and the World. All right. Okay, so the Three of Wands and the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups is about obviously walking away from something. Could talk about a breakup, things of that nature. Regardless. Okay, so there's kind of two messages here. It doesn't really feel like you've recently been through a breakup, but if you have, girl, Three of Wands, girl, F that man, F that woman, on to the next, like, because the Three of Wands kind of talks about planning for the future. You haven't necessarily taken that first step yet, but you're at the place of like, making the decision for your own future. What this is literally, it's not the same person in the picture, but if you can kind of see, it's like one door closed, another one opens. So I think that's also a message, how I was saying, like, don't be afraid of rejection. Don't be afraid of putting yourself out there. As one door closes, another one opens. There are so many more different possibilities, people, job opportunities, things out there for you. And you don't need to stress about, those things not coming to you, or like, will they come, will they not? You don't need to stress about that, because they will. This King of Pentacles and the Emperor, which is a nice little thing we got going on here. It tells me that you are in a great vibration, pile twos. You really are. I think you're in your divine masculine energy a little bit more with this King of Pentacles and the Emperor, whether you are a woman or a man. I think you are in a King of Pentacles energy. I think you are in an Emperor energy of, feeling stable. I know you said you like, you may want another job. I'm hearing the job you have now is fine. I'm hearing if you are unemployed, don't worry, you will not be unemployed for long. But I really don't think you guys are unemployed. I really think a lot of people here, you have a job, your job is okay, you're feeling confident, you're feeling assured, you're feeling in charge, and you're feeling responsible. And with the Hierophant and the world is telling me like a chapter has completed. The Hierophant is a marriage card, another marriage card. So again, girlies, if you are worried about getting married, please do not. It's in divine timing. If you're waiting for that ring, divine timing, it will happen. Just relax. Just relax. I think that's why there was like so much things like you need meditation for your crown chakra. So your inner intuition can just be a little stronger and you can just feel a little bit more peace in waiting. Sorry, pile twos. But anyways, yes, but this Hierophant is telling me, yes, like it talks about like knowledge, higher wisdom, tradition. The world is like the completion of a cycle. Yeah, you finished a cycle of your life. This feels more celebratory energy, if anything. And you may maybe not feel that maybe because of whatever this Eight of Cups was, but it feels past. It feels past. So it feels like this Eight of Cups already happened. It happened a while ago. And you're just kind of waiting for the next steps with the Three of Wands. You're waiting for the next happy moment. You're waiting for the next celebration. You're waiting for the next opening of a new chapter. You're waiting for the next chapter. And I'm getting the new chapter is on its way. It's probably already started. Let me see. Oh, again, the star. Sorry, we had the star in the last. Funny enough, we had the star and the Emperor in the last reading. But anyways, we have the star. Okay, yeah, healing. Yes, healing from those past. That's another message you could do. Two of Pentacles. Okay. And the Chariot. Yes, moving forward. Girl, what I just said. All right, so we have the Star, Two of Pentacles, and the Chariot. The Two of Pentacles, actually, yeah, let's start with Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles talks about like balancing, juggling. That could also be another thing. You could be presented right now with many different opportunities, and you're just like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to focus on. I don't know what to what's it called? Put my energy towards or really cultivate. You could have a lot of options right now. You could be very, very busy. And that's why you're just like, okay, like what should I be focusing on? What should I put my energy on? Where should I be going? I heard. What should I be doing? Where should I be going? What should you be doing and what should you be and where should you be going? I think right now you're in a place of because you want things to move forward so bad, and I know, girl, I know you do. And it's like, and they will move forward. The star is telling me that just it's healing again from past hurts, from past relationships. It's also like wish fulfillment. So it's not something like you will get your wish fulfillment. Maybe manifestation. That's something I heard in terms of what you should be focusing right now. Manifest. Literally prioritizing your time, putting time into your thing. Manifestation. Manifesting that wedding, manifesting from the spiritual plane, less of the physical plane. Because the more that I'm hearing, the more that you focus on what's not in front of you, the more you're going to attract lack. So like you can't focus on the fact that like if you're in a relationship that your boyfriend or girlfriend hasn't given you the ring yet, or if you're not in a relationship, you can't focus on the fact that like when am I going to be single? Like when am I going to stop being single? Like what's it called? All these tarot readers keep telling me someone's coming, but no one's here. You can't focus on that. You can't focus on the fact that they're not here yet. Focus on manifesting exactly what you want. Becoming clear with this Two of Pentacles. Becoming clear on like what type of man or woman you want. What type of life you're going to have. And again, if you want a house, prioritizing your time. Looking at houses, say, okay, like what type of house? Just imagination. Like I'm hearing like imagination, using your imagination and then making your calendar reflect what you want. So again, if you're wanting to date a certain type of guy, or it could be in a sense of like Fridays are the days I'm going to go on a date. Like literally, I'm going to put my effort into meeting people, or some people I'm already excited about. We're going to go on dates every Friday, or I'm going to go on a date every single Friday, or I'm going to go on a date every other Friday. Because Two of Pentacles does talk about balancing your time. Again, priorities. Get your priorities straight. I just heard. So what should you be doing? What should you be focusing on? get you out of whatever you're worried about. Focus on what you want. Again, managing your time better. Because again, you do have the Emperor, you do have the King of Pentacles. So I know you're intelligent. I know you're mature. I know you're you're in a good headspace. You're in a good headspace. So because I know you're in a good headspace, you are mature. You are all of these things. Um, this is telling me that you just kind of need a little bit of organizational skills and spiritual guidance. A little just organizational skills and spiritual guidance. And spiritual guidance is just meditation, because it's telling me that all you need to do, the divine wants to connect you. Your angels want to connect with you. You just need to meditate a little bit more so you can, again, what they say, like the internet connection, it'll get better. The more you practice, the better it will get. And the Chariot is telling me this your chapter is moving forward. I know you think your life is stagnant right now. It's not. I'm telling you, the Chariot is confirmation that like you're moving forward. Again, traditional it could be like a mentor, it could be teaching, the completion of a cycle, you're going on to the next cycle. You are not paused, you are not delayed, you are fine. You are in a worth waiting for with the divine timings that work in your love life. I'm getting just in your life in general. So yeah, and again, if you're asking more about the career, a job, or just something random, that's been stressing you out, it is just saying, again, prioritize your time, focus on it. Again, I want to get a new job eventually. And in order to get that job, I have not been putting as much time as, even though I've been manifesting it, which is great. Always manifest, always write down, always light a candle, you know what I mean? Always manifest. But like, even with the energy, it's like, I need to put more physical action in terms of like applying, fixing my resume, looking, connecting, networking. It could be as simple as that. Just doing something to attract more of what you want. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, yay. We have Queen of Pentacles. Girl, so your money is fine. We have Queen of Pentacles and Temperance. So you could also be an earth sign, because I'm seeing a lot of earthy placements here. Just a lot of earth signs here in general. So yes, you could be an earth sign. Fun. But yes, we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Temperance. Temperance is, you want to know what? Guess what it is? Patience. The Temperance is a patience card. So this is another message of patience. And the Pentacles are slow moving, but they're stable. So I know you said your whole thing at the beginning, I was like, oh, you want stability. You want the house. You want the marriage. You want the kids. You want the job. You want everything. You just want stability and stable in your life. And this is so much confirmation that everything you want is coming, but it's requiring you to have some patience. I'm actually feeling the need to read Temperance in the personal column. Let me get the Temperance. It's number 12, right? Mm-hmm. Do I know my tarot? Nope, it's not number 12, child. It's 14. Okay, so 14 is, yes, moderation, harmony, divine timing. I'm crying. That's the key words, and divine timing. So it says, whether you are struggling with something specific or just feeling lost, now is the perfect time to connect with the divine and welcome messages you receive. Use your intuitive guidance to move forward on your path to reach the highest self. Surrender your plans to the universe. Literally, girl, you cannot. I know you're a planner. You need to surrender your plans to the universe. You need to surrender your plans to the universe. You need to just surrender in general, if I'm being honest. I think you just in general just need to surrender. And I'm actually, because the star is close by, so let me just get the star card too. Because, yeah, it says hope healing. It says you're healing from the past and feeling hopeful for the future. Divine inspiration is flowing towards you. So allow yourself to act on creative impulses. The near future holds improved health as well as positive growth in the realms of spiritual and physical well-being. Yes. Again, this 8 of Cups, you are healing from your past. It's moving. You're definitely more hopeful for the future. Again, that's that 3 of Wands. That's that hope. You are hoping for the future. You're hopeful for the future. And there's a lot of positive things coming for you. It's just requiring you to just really you need to surrender, girl. You cannot keep worrying about it. Do not keep worrying about it. Because again, you have the most positive of the messages. I would say you have the most positive out of all 3 piles of like messages you need to hear right now. And the message is that like, girl, everything's going fine. You need to relax. Everything's okay. And yeah, you're in a Queen of Pentacles. You will, if you're looking for a job, the job will come eventually. Just keep, again, using your schedule. Relationship will come eventually, blah, blah, blah. And the 9 of Pentacles, the most positive spread. Oh my gosh, girlies, please calm down. The 9 of Pentacles is literally It is a solitude card because I think that is a message for a lot of you guys. So it is a single card. Relax, though, it's not going to be forever. But it is just a card of like you're just reaping the fruits of your labor. It's like you've already done the hard work. You've already done a lot of healing. You've already focused on yourself and building what you need. You've done all the groundwork, and now it's just time for you to accept the blessings. So you're at a point of acceptance of blessings. Oh, you know what I didn't get for the bottom for the last pile was the bottom deck, but it's okay. I'm gonna get it for you guys. So we have the page. No, Prince is the knight. So the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Cups. Yes, girl. Okay. So overall, collective how-tos. What do you need to hear today? Your life is fine. Please stop worrying. Please stop worrying. Your love life is going to improve. It's already not improved. If you're in a relationship, I do see a higher level of commitment happening. Just you may need a little more patience. The what's it called? The Nine of Pentacles is telling me that like you're in a fruits of your labor thing. So if you haven't started to reap the fruits of your labor yet, you will very, 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 very soon. And a message of the first two messages were to focus on your calendar, get your priorities straight, and meditate a little bit more as well. Love your body, care for your body, especially as you are raising to a higher vibration. Just to make sure that you are prepared for the level of abundance. Because when you can go from a place of lack, like an Eight of Cups, a Ten of Swords, a Tower moment, getting good things feels odd. It doesn't feel normal. It doesn't feel safe. So you need to, I guess, prepare your body, your mind for these positive blessings because you do not want to self-sabotage. I hear you don't want to do that. That's the only warning I'm hearing from all of this is like you do not want to self-sabotage when these blessings come in. So there's a lot of preparation, and the preparation is just preparing yourself for good things. Right now, the only message you need to hear is just prepare yourself for positive blessings coming into your life, and as well as continue to manifest so you get exactly what you want. This Nine of Pentacles. So you get exactly what you want. Make sure you're short, but this Two of Pentacles, that's the juggling. Straighten that out. Make sure you are intentional about like what you want, who you want, what's coming into your life. And the more you do that, the better luck you're going to have. So I think that's all I'm going to say for right now. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I think that's all I'm really going to say for right now. I think that's good for pile number 2s. All right, so please have a blessed and beautiful high vibration today. Please remember to like the video, comment, and subscribe if you're not subscribed. I again like the video, please, and comment if you feel comfortable. Yes, okay. Have a blessed and beautiful high vibrational day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Hello, collective. Pile number 3s. If you pick this sunstone/sobstone, this is your reading for what is a message that spirit needs you to hear today. Welcome back if you are a returning subscriber. Hey y'all, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're new, I'm sorry, child, I'm tired. Y'all, collective pile 3s. I'm sorry, I am already all over the place. But whether you're a returning subscriber or new, just be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I really, really, really appreciate it. It helps me out, as well as just lets me know the readings are resonating. And yeah, let's get started. Okay, so we're gonna do this the way I've been doing the last 2 piles. So we're gonna start with the Love Oracle. So it's like messages in love, but honestly, for the last 2 piles, only one of them was really about love. It was more the other pile was more about what love triggered for them in general. Oop, this is the wrong place. So let's see what you get. Let's see what you get. All right. So let's do your love messages. So I do remember this pile. All right. So it says, so the first one we have, free yourself. It's time to take back your life. Second card, we have let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. And the last card we have is codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Pile number 3s. I don't know what's going on, but we have free yourself, let your friends help you, and then codependency. I think the order it came out was different. I think the order was codependency. I think it was the opposite, actually. So let me switch this. I think the order that came out was like this. Codependency, let your friends help you, and then free yourself. So I'm going to assume Or, okay, so collective power threes, I just want to, before we start, to say, like, if this reading is going to resonate with you, it will. If not, it's okay. Maybe this reading is just isn't for you today, or to pick another pile, if you were going between two piles. Because this reading, I think, is going to be way more love focused than the other two, as well as I think it is very specific in a sense. I think, one, you could be in a toxic relationship, or trying to leave a toxic relationship, or in the past was in one but you're still feeling the effects from a toxic relationship. Something in the fact of, like, it could be a relationship, or just, I'm hearing, what's it called, what do they call them, the patterns, is like the way you connect to people. Oh my god, what is it called? I'm forgetting the word. I'm blanking. It's fine. It could be like friends, or just in general, like toxic relationship patterns. And it could be relationships, like all types of relationships, friendships, family, romantic. Okay. Codependency. I think, how do I say this in the nicest way? I think there is a message you need to hear today is there's a need for you to rely on yourself, girl. There's a need for you to rely on yourself. And with the let your friends help you, cannot be a message you haven't heard before. Everything I'm going to say in this reading has to be a message you've heard before, or which your friends have been trying to communicate with you, and maybe you haven't been listening. Your friends or your family, whoever your support system is, has been trying to communicate with you. So maybe you have been in codependent relationships where it's like you look for validation from other people. Ooh, sorry, pile threes. But it feels like you could look for validation from other people. And looking for this validation from other people has caused you to lose yourself, lose your sense of being, lose your inner compass, not necessarily lose your intuition, but you kind of get a little confused, you get a little lost, you get a little tripped up in certain places. You know what I mean? Like you get a little lost, you get a little tripped up. And there's a need to let your friends help you. Hey, I'm your friend Serendipity here on the internet. I'm trying to help, as well as the friends in your life, your support system. And the free yourself, it's time to take back control of your life. I don't think you have control of your life. I think you just kind of been going with the flow. It could be a few different situations. You could be the type of person who's always in a relationship, like from one relationship to the next, like one to the next, to the next, to the next, and you're never just having time to be by yourself. It's like you're letting someone else make those major life decisions for you. It's because you're in a relationship, you're going to go live with your partner. They get to choose the state, the country, the city, or if it's not in that situation, like you just kind of, whatever job is around you, you just take it. You're not really making decisions, you're just letting life happen. And I think the codependency is like, or you're relying on other people to make those decisions for you. So there's two things: you're either relying on other people to make those decisions for you, or you're just kind of going with the flow, you're just going with whatever. It's like you're not making much decisions. And I'm getting, it has made you confused in a sense. It's like it's gotten you very, very confused. And to free yourself, it's time to take back control of your life. It's like you need to wake up, girl. It feels like you're sleeping. Like, I'm literally tired. I don't know. Like, it feels like you're sleeping. Girls, like, girl, wake up. Life is happening. Life is going. We need you to I need you to jump back into life. And this could come, because I want to be very sensitive to the fact, like, this could come from, past hurt traumas, past heartbreaks. It could come from just disappointments, childhood trauma, like, attachment styles. That was the word I was looking for. Attachment style. You do not have a good attachment style. I don't know what the attachment style is. I'm telling you, it's negative. I'm telling you. And you probably already know this because of the way you interact with people, or the way you date people, or your long-term relationships, how they've ended, how they've started. So, there's something about your attachment style that needs working, that needs like a tweaking, a working on, that needs like just needs assistance. And I'm getting with Lush Friend Help You, it's like you need a better support system. Or if you have a good support system, and I'm hearing a lot of you have a good support system, listen to your support system. I just heard the people who have a good support system, listen to your support system. And if you don't have a good support system, you need to start reaching out. That's what you should more be focusing on, not whoever you're codependent on, or whatever you're dependent on, because it could also be talking about addiction affecting your love life, or just your mental life, anything in life. It could be like if you are leaning on substances too much. A girl indulges in the marriage hormone every time once in a while. So like it's no judgment. But like if you're codependent on it, you know what I mean? Like you can't go a couple hours or a couple days or a week without it. You know what I mean? So take what resonates. So that's the first message. Now, these two messages are very the same. So let's start with the Isis Oracle. It's basically just about clearing your space, letting things go. And I specifically heard for you guys to read this card. So the card you got from the Lady of Isis Oracle was Wings of Isis uniting with the angelic self. Okay. So, and I wanted to say before I read this card that you guys are heavily, heavily spiritually protected, which is why I think I'm being a little harsh with this reading. It's because of when I read this card and I kind of tapped into your energy a little bit before. It just tells me you guys are very, very, very heavily spiritually protected. So you guys could be in different spiritual practices or just in general, you've always felt very connected to the God, to the angels. And I think that's why they're kind of being a little harsher with you. Because pile 3, I'm really even feeling I have to be harsher with you in this reading because I think you're going to actually take the knowledge and understand it. I actually think that you guys are much more awakened. I think that's why I was like, girl, why are you sleeping? Girl, life, wake up. Hello. Like, hello, girl. Like, I know you know what's going on, so I need you to get into it. So that's why I'm speaking in this manner. Okay. Let's read. So it says, you have a special spiritual relationship with the angelic world. Part of your soul purpose is to birth angelic consciousness and values such as fearlessness, compassion, and service into this human culture. This oracle brings you angelic assistance and intervention and confirmation that any impressions you may have had that you belong not only to the human kingdom, but also the angelic one are correct. So I wanted to read one part. It says, you have a special relationship with the angelic worlds, service, light for the greater good. This is no small task. And although you are well equipped to succeed, there are more beings that wish to assist you to grow in success and graceful and swift. It says, you are guided to accept angelic assistance from Lady Isis, which unconditionally to assist you. You will be asked to lift yourself up to a higher and higher vibrational states of awareness. And this may mean letting go of certain relationships, practices, or states of being, or even particular habits or thought patterns that would lower your vibration into fear, doubt, or shame. Give yourself permission to just let it happen. You do not need to force anything. It is a matter of softening, allowing, and trusting what feels right for you with absolute faith, bold, radical acceptance. It will be okay. And the last thing I wanted to say was this oracle is confirmation that if you've been asking to connect with your angel, praying to a particular angel or archangel, or you have been thinking about the angels lately, that genuine connection has been made between you and the angelic kingdom. The angels send you love and peace now and say, we are with you, beloved one. Very cool. Okay. So yes, I was called to read that to you guys. So, yes, you guys are very divinely protected. 1. 2, you are being called to a higher vibrational energy. Hey, y'all, welcome. Welcome to the higher vibrations. Girl, it's not easy. But let me stop. But no, you do need to clear. The reason I said this card is this card, because you know what this card said? So the card says space. The card said space. And the message on it, it's in Spanish, but it says, the quality of your life has more to do with what you take out of your life than what you add to it. Give yourself the gift of space. There's something or someone, girlies, there's something or someone in your life that needs to be taken the F out, girl. There's something or someone that needs to be taken the F out. I'm telling you. Someone could be affecting your life. Someone or something could be affecting your life. And again, this could be a past relationship. This could be a current toxic partner. Or it could be I'm hearing it could be a current, I think you're in a relationship right now. And I think it's toxic. You will know if it resonates. If this does not resonate, it's just not for you. It's okay. Or if it's in the past, if it's not a current partner, it's someone that you've recently broken up with, or someone you go back and forth with. Sometimes you're together, sometimes you're not, one of those type of situations. It's one of those. Or If it's not a person, it's again a toxic habit. Could be like drugs, drinking, things of that nature, where you go back and forth with. Again, it's still a relationship. You're still codependent on it. And so it could be drugs, could be a toxic relationship, could be, it doesn't really feel thought patterny. I mean, it could be, but it could be like a sense of like, you're always feeling in lack, blah, blah, blah. But you don't really feel like that. It really feels external. Pile 3, this negative, codependent, whatever feels external to you. So it's either a person or like a substance. Yeah, it really feels like a person or a substance that's in your life, that's the angelic realms are like, okay, you need to clear it because we're trying to, raise your vibration so you can get better things in life. Like that's the kind of message I'm feeling from your peoples. Your peoples is like, girl, we were trying to give you abundance, but like you're trying to carry all this luggage around. Like you can't take your past with you. You cannot take these negative traits with you into these higher realms, especially if that's something you've been praying for. I just heard. So you could have been praying for like higher consciousness, connection to the angels, higher vibrations, and the universe is basically saying, okay, we want you to have that, but we can't let you have that with all these negative things around you. It's like we cannot bring you into this higher vibration if you have these lower vibrations pulling you back down. Okay. And the second card here was about abundance. It says, being a helpful steward of the money you already have is the secret to creating more abundance. When you trust yourself to handle more, that's when more appears. So this is just talking about kind of a different message, but it could be the same. In the sense of like, if you've been feeling lack or like you haven't had enough money in your life, or just abundance in general, it's just about being responsible with the money you do have now, no matter how little or how much it is. Do good with the money you have now so that energetically, I think it's more about a mind. This feels more like swords energy, so like more the mind of like, the more you handle your money correctly now, or just the abundance, whatever you have, whether it's properties, whether it's just responsibilities, handling that whatever you have now is going to kind of trick your mind to being like, okay, I can do this, I can handle even more. I deserve more because I'm doing great right now. Why shouldn't I have more? That kind of energy. So that was a little message there as well. So that was a little message there as well. Again, like focusing on doing good with what you have now so you can attract more abundance. And again, obviously this card was talking about money, but it doesn't necessarily have to just deal with money. Yes, but let's get into your tarot to get some more information about all of these energies. Collective pile 3s. And sorry if this is a little all over the place. I feel like pile 1 was probably my most cohesive reading. And then as soon as I got into 2 and 3, I'm like, da 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 da. The spirits, they be talking. Let me stop. Anyways, Tower. I do remember this card. It popped out. I completely forgot. Yes, the Tower popped out. So you could have gone through a Tower moment, or 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so work. Judgment. Okay. 8 of Cups. Yup. Funny enough, this was in the same position in 10 of Wands and pile 2s. And the 2 of Swords. Okay. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on. All right, so we have the Tower, 8 of Pentacles, Justice, 8 of Cups, 10 of Wands, 2 of Swords. I knew you guys were going to be this pile 3s. All right, let's get into it. All right, pile 3s. So, what shall we speak about first? Let's do the Tower moment. So, you could have recently been through a Tower moment, because again, we were talking about clearing space. One, because this card was talking about clearing space. The angel card was also talking about leaving things behind. We have free yourself. We have addictions are affecting your love life. So you could have recently been through a Tower moment, and I would just like to say I am so sorry, because I know Tower moments are very, very hard, where you could have had to leave a relationship. I'm telling you. So again, you could have recently left a relationship, or this is a really, 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 really big warning of like, this Tower moment's going to happen if you do not do it yourself. Like, it's giving me like, if you don't free yourself, the universe is about to free you for them. Because again, I need to make it very, very clear that I heard the message that you are very, very protected in terms of spiritually. And part of that protection is removing things that do not serve you from your life. And this reading, and hopefully you're still here, is a message of if you do not take that for yourself, if you do not free yourself, we're going to help you, but it's going to be harder. We're going to help you by creating this tower moment and forcing you to walk away. But like the universe doesn't really want to do that, you know what I mean? The universe doesn't necessarily want to create a tower moment in your life and to free you, to make your life better, because again, you are being called to a higher level of consciousness. You are here for a higher purpose. So this gives me like the master numbers. If you guys are into numerology, that's 11, 22, 33s. Just people who are just meant for a bigger purpose in this life, whether that it doesn't necessarily have to be like fame or anything, but like just meant for a bigger purpose. You're meant to affect more people. So because you are meant for this bigger purpose, you really cannot be messing up. You know what I mean? You really cannot be in these low vibrational energies. You really cannot be too addicted to drugs, too addicted to sex. You can't be too addicted to just toxic patterns, attachment styles. You really need to heal that. You have a higher responsibility, a higher calling. So you need to take it responsibly. And again, with this money sense, because this was just a little message of if you want more abundance in your life, you need to do good with what you have now. And this is a message of, it doesn't even have to be, I just heard it. So it may not necessarily be about money. It's like about consciousness, especially if you have been praying for like a higher intuition, better guidance, better things. But the universe is kind of asking you, what have you done with what you have now? What have you done with the money you have now? What have you done with the resources you have now? What have you done with the knowledge of good relationships and healthy relationships? What have you done with that knowledge? Have you applied it, or do you just know it and you don't actually apply it to your relationships? Something of that nature. It's like, so this message, I think I just got it, of like, what do you do with what you have now? And are you using it responsibly, or are you ignoring it, or are you using it irresponsibly? So that's a message there. So if you've already gone through this tower moment, I am so sorry. This is a message more of telling you why you went through this tower moment and why you had to go through this breakup, through this separation, through this also could be loss of a job. This could be loss of a lot of things. You could have lost a lot of things at once. Very tower moment esque. Very tower moment esque is losing a lot of things at once. So if that did happen, I am so sorry. I understand it's a very hard thing to go through. And don't worry, tower moments do not last forever. You can and will pick yourself back up, but that's why there was a thing. Again, there was a need for space. It was like, give your gift the time of space. That's what the universe was trying to create for you, was space. So if this tower moment has already happened, the universe is trying to create space. If it did not happen, it will happen only if you do not already walk away freely. So if you don't walk away freely, girl, it's going to force it. But if it's already happened, perfect. Or you have a chance to, again, walk away from it freely. Next cards. All right, so we have the 8 of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands. The 8 of Pentacles is telling me that's about like work. That's like about work. 10 of Wands is burdens. Your work could be a burden. Sorry, you guys, I am sick. I don't know if you heard at the beginning. We work with the children. But what's it called? Your work could be causing you a burden because you feel like you're working. You're not getting, again, the money you feel you deserve. You're not getting you don't feel appreciated at your job. And this is just a message of, I think all of this frustration, all of these negative things, all of these stressors is really trying to wake you up. Because what I say in the beginning is, that's why it's really trying to wake you up that you need to change. There's a reflection, the judgment. Two of Swords, you're literally at a crossroads right now. This really feels like one of my readings, my first reading that it didn't go viral, but like that got a lot of views, was, funny enough, it was a gossip reading, but it wasn't like it wasn't really like a tea reading. It was more, one of the piles was very heavy. It was a very, very heavy pile. And it was the first pile I ever got that was like that heavy. And I had to do my best at channeling the message. I was so scared. I was like, oh God, I hope I did it right. But it was it was my most popular video. It's still my most popular video. And that was when I first started my channel. It was crazy. This kind of feels similar in the sense of like, it's heavy the way, but I'm in a different place. I've been reading tarot for a little bit longer. I'm reading for the collective for a little bit longer. So I don't feel as nervous about communicating these messages. And the message I'm really hearing for you guys is, you guys are at a crossroads. It feels like you're at a crossroads. there is a reflection period where you need to really look at, make a different decision, child. Because the Two of Swords is about a lack of decision, which I think you're doing. I literally think your attitude of Sword is like you're not making a decision. It's like you're refusing to look at what's right in front of you because you know you would have to walk away from something you don't want to give up. It's like you have to give up something you don't want to give up, and the universe is like, "Girl, give it up, please." The universe is like, "Give it up because there's more abundance that is meant for you. There's a higher purpose that is meant for you." But you're at the judgment. You haven't gotten the world card yet. You are not at the end of the chapter yet because you refuse to reflect on everything you've been through and taking the knowledge that of what you have. So I think the reason you feel like you keep working and working and working and you're carrying so many burdens, but nothing has ever happened yet, is because you're refusing to learn the lessons. It's like you're working and working and working, but you're refusing to, how do I say? You're refusing to take the knowledge of what you've learned and apply it to your life. There you go. It's like you're working, but you're not applying the knowledge that you know to your life. And because you're not applying it, that is why your external reality hasn't changed that much. Okay, so we have the sun, thank God. So we have the sun, we have the Page of Wands, and we have the Three of Wands. Good, great signs, great signs. Okay, so the sun is telling me positive chapters are on their way after you walk away from that, whatever you have to walk away from, whether it's a person, whether it's an addiction, whether it's something. Again, I apologize for my voice, but there is what to say, like a rainbow at the end of the tunnel, or there is something positive at the end of the tunnel. But again, it's going to come from you're going to get your drive back. I heard you will get some more motivation. This Page of Wands is telling me that like this 10 of Wands, this 8 of Pentacles, I know you're stressed out with work and with just life in general. It's telling me that things will brighten up, brighter days are ahead. It's just yeah, like brighter days are ahead, but the sun is only it's coming over again, that Tower and this 8 of Cups, which is telling me it's a good thing. And I know you don't want to hear this message, especially if the Tower move's already happened. You're probably going through like the you know what I mean. I've been through Tower moments, girl. It's not fun. I've been through them. They're not fun. Like what's it called? I'm telling you. But the sun coming over is telling me it's such a positive thing. Like it's such a positive thing. So especially if you've already been through it or it's coming, or again, it doesn't I'm really hearing it doesn't necessarily have to come. If you walk away freely, if you free yourself, if you give up these codependent, if you break up with that person, if you cut that person off, you guys are already technically broken up but you're still dealing with them, if you cut that person off, the Tower mode doesn't really have to happen. But what does have to happen regardless is you walking away from it. So it's either going to be a forced walking away, a forcing of God's hand, like God's going to force you to walk away, or you can do it yourself. But regardless, it's a positive thing. And I think this is getting this out of your life, clearing up, making that space is going to allow you to have more motivation. Page of Wands is going to have you to have more youthful motivation, more what's it called, motivation for work as well. And I'm getting it's going to maybe even get you to really, that is like your burdens, you're going to start releasing burdens. Like getting rid of this one thing is really going to open your eyes to get rid of other things in your life. It's going to make you see clearer now with that abundance card. So you will start actually using your money correctly, your knowledge correctly. You're going to use what you have now to create whatever you can, and then suddenly things are just going to start turning around. And then you're now going to be in a Three of Wands place of like, wow, I have space, I have time. I literally just like my energy just got clear. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm free. What do I do now? And then you can start planning for your future. Because again, it kind of feels like you don't even know what you want your future to be. So if you don't understand what you want your future to be, you haven't had time and space to think about it. So you need to think about, what do I even want now? Like, oh, wow. Okay. I've been in this Two of Swords energy for so long of just refusing to make a decision, refusing to move, just standing at this crossroads, just feeling like I'm just like hatching away at a mountain, like like hacking away at a mountain, like doing nothing, like, oh God, like, okay, I'm finally free. I'm finally reflected. Okay. How do I move forward? What do I want? And I think that's your kind of next phase of life, is like planning for the future, not necessarily taking that first step. As you can see, she's still just kind of sitting on the edge as the wands are coming at her. You're just kind of like, okay, like you have the freedom to decide, but you're never going to have that freedom if you are codependent on people, things, letting other people make decisions for you, not knowing who you are. So you need space for that. Yes, what else do we have? We have the Six of Pentacles. That's like help. So you could receive help from somebody. And the Eight of Wands. So yeah, coming quickly. This is definitely one of those time sensitive readings. So it's timeless, but whenever you see it, girl, it's a time sensitive reading for whatever you see it. So yes, if you see it right when I post it, then that's the one you have to see it. But if you see it like a year later, this is when you need to hear the message. And girl, it's going to be a time sensitive time from whenever you see it. So like this Tower moment, these revelations, all these things are coming very, very quickly. The Six of Pentacles talks about balance. It also talks about giving, receiving. I do think you're going to receive help and guidance. It could be from a mentor, could be from a spiritual guide. Hey, maybe you'll get a personal reading with me. I will be glad to help you. But it could be just from anything. You just could receive some type of help, some type of guidance from, I don't know who, it's like a mentor, a spiritual guide to really help you through this process, to really help you through this Tower moment. Or if you don't choose that route, if you choose it, like you're going to make a decision for yourself, just helping you make the decision, helping you feel more at peace with your decision. And again, the let your friends help you could literally be the angels, your archangels, and literally because my new background, we literally have angels there. So literally could be the angels are your friends that are going to be helping you through this process, or giving you the inner strength to make hard decisions. Okay. And then your last card, what did I say? What I say, you're moving towards Seven of Pentacles, which is patience. But the question mark is so funny to me because I'm like, that's your next phase. Your next phase isn't, getting a house or getting a new relationship. Definitely not that, child. Especially if you've just been through a toxic relationship. No, girl, no. No, girl. And you know what I mean. But if it's not like a relationship, let's say it's a drug addiction, whatever, or alcoholism, things of that nature. If it's something that serious, then it's more of the fact that you're about to become in a phase of endless possibilities, and you're not going to really know what the future holds. And that's a little bit scary. I understand. I know it's a little bit scary to not understand what the future holds, but that's the point that the universe is trying to get you to, so you can decide for yourself, so you can make your own life choices, so you can choose the direction of your life. You can choose what job you want to have, what type of partner you want to have. You don't let drugs or drinking or any of that type of stuff control you. You're in control of your life. And I'm not even, I can feel it. It's a hard path. I can feel it. And I'm a little bit, oh my God, strength. I was just thinking of this card from pile 1 and it's on the bottom deck. That's great. So your bottom deck is strength as well. Yes. So you definitely need some strength, girl. You need some prayer, some strength. I'm sitting all of the good energies, all of the positive vibes to pile 3, all of the positive vibes to pile 3. You're going to need it because I know relationships are destabilizing. I know sometimes if it's a job or money, or even just if you've had a crutch for a long time in your life and you just need to get rid of it, it's hard to just be you and God. But that is what you're being called to kind of go towards. And the Seven of Pentacles is telling me it's about patience. This is not a race. It's a marathon. This is not a race, girl. This isn't going to be a fast process. What is going to happen fast with the Eight of Wands is the realizations. The realizations are going to come in quick. That is what's going to come fast with this Eight of Wands. What's not going to come fast is the healing, because I don't see many healing cards here. So the healing is later. Right now, you're in a place of clearing. You're not in the healing play phase yet. You're in a place of clearing, cleaning up, getting help, getting assistance, reflection, taking the knowledge, even just like not even a working. You're not even like working. It's more of a healing. It's not healing. I mean, sorry. It's more of a clearing. And then after you clear that energy, after you're done that phase, now you will be at a phase of, okay, now I have to decide, what do I want for my life? Now that I don't have these wands, now that I'm not working towards no goal, okay, now I can actually start to use like, okay, like what do I have left? It gives me the energy of like, okay, now what do I actually have left in my life? What do I have left in my life? Um, and how can I use what I have left to cultivate more abundance for myself? But you have to get to the point of clearing all you have so then you know exactly what you have in your toolbox of life. Okay. This was such a long reading. But okay, so I'm going to stop the reading there for the collective. Pile number threes. I do hope it resonated. Again, sending you so much good and positive and healing vibes. Pile number threes, please don't forget to like the video, comment and subscribe. Sorry, y'all. Oh my god, my hands. Please like the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if the reading resonated. I really appreciate it. Here is what's it called? Sorry, this is me trying to get a thumbnail possibly because I don't know if I'm gonna like the other ones. So like, you know me. I mean, maybe you don't know me, but if you do know me, you know I do this all the time. Okay, but yes, please have a blessed and beautiful high vibrational day. And I will see you guys. Ah, wait, sorry. Yes. Okay, collective power threes. Okay. Have a blessed and beautiful high vibrational day. And I will see you guys in the next video. Yes, y'all, I'm sending you much of love, much healing. And yes, break up with that toxic man or woman. Okay, bye.